My 3D character had one huge problem. It didn't actually have a mouth. It only had a floating line pretending to be one. So in order to make it talk, I not only had to go through the usual rigging, but also create an add-on that could lip sync the whole thing automatically. I created a hole for its mouth, and the mouth was now ready to be rigged. I added multiple bones around the mouth's openings for each of its edges. Once I had a mouth that resembled the reference, it was then time to create the tongue, 4 fangs, and the mouth wall. And they were rigged inside the same mouth rig. Now the rig was ready to create mouth shapes known better as VISEMES. VISEMES are the shapes your mouth and lips take when pronouncing certain letters. And for this model, I created 11 shapes which would set it apart from other 3D models, which simply opens their mouth and closes their mouth. Now it was time to create an automatic lip sync add-on. Because can you imagine keyframing all 11 of these mouth shapes for a 2-minute monologue? So this was the easy part. I simply asked ChatGPT to create it for me, and after rigorous testing, I finally had an add-on that worked beautifully. It takes snapshots of 11 VISEMES and saves it. Then all you need to do is give it the audio that you would like to use for the lip sync, then give it an accurate subtitle for the audio. And then all you have to do is click generate, and this is what you get. I think I have reached a point where the lip sync of this model is genuinely better than my 2D character. But the model is not perfect yet, that I can use it to replace my 2D model. Also, it takes a while to render it, so that's a challenge. I also still need to polish up the eyes and rig the entire body because it needs to walk, run, and point, and even blink. Because I also need it to express with its eyes. So the next video will focus on that. So please subscribe if you want to follow me on my Blender journey.